right, welcome back to the Talent Table with Elena and Christy. I am so excited about today's episode. We are talking about the Internship Experience 2020 with a fabulous and brilliant young lady, Cordejah Walker. Cordejah is an Aggie. She went to Texas A&M like myself. She is a mechanical engineering major. She has had some notable internships and projects that she has done with the likes of Microsoft, Chevron, NASA, MIT, just to name a few, and she's looking for a new one this year. So, Cordejah, welcome to the Talent Table. We're ready to get started and learn more about your experience.
Thank you so much for having me.
Awesome. Hi, Christy.
Absolutely. Hey, how are you guys doing today?
Wonderful.
Awesome. Well, Cordejah, we're really excited to have you here. I'm wondering if you would be able to tell our audience a little bit about some of the amazing internship experiences that you've had, as well as maybe some of the notable projects that you worked on to give them an idea of what they could expect in similar situations.
Definitely. So my name is Cordejah Walker. I am as you said, a junior mechanical engineering student at Texas A&M. I've had three internship experiences at NASA, Chevron, and Microsoft. At NASA, I was working on doing some analysis for a spacecraft that they are using to bring astronauts to space, and basically I did analysis for a protective shield around the spacecraft. So that was really interesting to be able to have that kind of impact on something that was leaving Earth. So that was really great. For Chevron, I was basically mentored by the subject matter expert for leak detection in the company. So anything that would like happen with leaks with oil or any kind of things, I was working on doing analysis for new technology, understanding how we can present this information to the company and organization so they can do more research and resources to help improve the amount of leaks that were happening at the company. And then finally at Microsoft, I was intern as a software engineer, and I was working on developing new aspects of an app that they have. So that's basically what I did.
Great, wonderful. Thanks for sharing. So during your internship experience, is there anything that you did as far as courses, preparation, groups, anything that you really felt made you competitive for these internship opportunities?
Definitely. So I kind of started out in my high school career. I knew that I wanted to be an engineer in my high school, so I kind of reached out to my teachers, like, what exactly could I do to make myself look really great for college and get into a great school? And since they told me to apply for different like summer programs and different opportunities to learn about engineering, so that's what I did. And so one of the summer programs I was able to get into was a program at MIT for the summer, and that's where I really learned about engineering, like different aspects I can do to like make myself look really great for college and engineering in general. And so I took that information and I kind of thought about it for a little bit. It's like, what could I do the summer before I started college to make myself, more involved with my career and be able to start molding myself to what I wanted to do. So I kind of took a shot in the dark and I applied for an internship at NASA, and I was able to actually get it. And so that was really, an adjustment from going to high school, having classes like daily, to just going to a corporate environment where I'm working on something that's really highly technical. And so that basically sparked spark in my, career progression. And that's where I started to go into college. I was looking for another internship opportunity. I started joining different organizations that allowed me to, grow professionally, and also do organizations where I joined different project groups that allow me to learn technical skills early on, that allow me to explain myself and pose myself in a conversation with different engineers and recruiters in different companies. So that's basically how everything progressed so far to where I am now. So
That's amazing. It's so awesome to listen to you talk about your journey and still be in college and the experiences that you've had. Those are just amazing. I'm wondering, so like if I were an intern right now or a college student right now looking to get my first internship, what are some things that you did to really market yourself and position yourself to be ready for those interviews, have that resume ready? What advice would you give to someone else?
definitely, especially the advice, because since I'm a junior, the advice I give people who are like freshmen and sophomore is to definitely join an organization that will help you grow professionally. For me, particular, my organization that I'm part of is NSBE, which stands for National Society of Black Engineers. And at this organization, it allows me to talk with, different companies, learn about different skills that I can use in interviews or for resume help, and basically finding like that group of people that are just here to help everyone else grow professionally. That's definitely something I would recommend. I also would recommend students to, if they're looking for a particular company to apply for, to reach out to people who have previously interned at there and learn about exactly what kind of questions they might ask in the interview, what kind of person they're looking for, so they make sure they can tailor their resume and their interview to make sure they're hitting everything that the company is looking for. I also think that it would be really great for students to like do something outside of school, like join a project group where you get to display your technical skills outside of class and learn different skills. And so that definitely looks good because you're able to show, hiring managers that you're not just another student that goes to class and then passes. You're actually active in learning and improving your skills and you're passionate about what you're learning. And so from there, I think those are the key steps to helping yourself set yourself apart as from the competition to make sure that you get what you're looking for. So definitely.
Awesome, great feedback. So we have spoken a lot about how you prepared yourself. So as hiring professionals ourselves, I'm curious to know, what can organizations do better? Two things. What can organizations do better to connect with students like yourself? And also, what can we do in our internship experience to make it more impactful for interns as they go through their internship?
Definitely. So advice I would give for like reaching out to students, definitely going to those organizations that are, looking to improve and like students. So like for me, NSBE, they also have organizations like SHIP or different like particular organizations that just like have a bunch of students who are willing to learn about that company and taking the time to talk with them and answer the questions they have, because a lot of people might not know about your company, but if you're able to go and meet them personally and talk to them about it, they've actually been interested in. That's kind of what happened with me in Chevron. Like I really didn't know much about Chevron, but actually having them come out and talk about what they're doing, I was really interested in. That's why I applied. So going out to those schools that might not even be like the high profile schools, the ones that are like lower level schools, because those also have really great people who are looking for really great opportunities. So that would be really great. As for the actual internship program, basically I really enjoyed my internships where I was able to go to intern-based programs, whether it was like a lunch and learn or a networking event or like a fun event outside of work, that allowed me to not, just go to work every day and just, do my work. It was like I actually was able to like feel connected with the company and was able to like enjoy my time there. And so that's definitely some advice. And also having someone who is like early in the career, maybe 1 or 2 years above you as an intern, that you can kind of go to informally and ask questions you might not be comfortable asking your manager and mentor, just so you like understand exactly what's happening and they might be able to relate a little bit more to you. And then lastly, I guess, is being able to talk to your higher management, being able to see how they relate to you and how they're preparing to get ready for your next generation to come into the company, because it definitely seems like they're actually actively looking to improve the company as opposed to stay into the old ways. And also having a mentor and manager who are willing to work with the students' needs and skill levels. So if they're really performing well, being able to give them more work so they're not bored at work. But if they're having a little trouble at the beginning, being able to adjust the scope of the project so that they're able to perform well and have a good outlook on the company and not be stressed out at work. So I definitely think of those, some of the aspects that can be really worked on. So yeah.
Cordejah, some of the things that you mentioned, you would be great in HR because you have a lot of great ideas about what we would say like the onboarding process or employee retention, because helping employees feel connected to their work and their coworkers, that's huge in employee retention and satisfaction in your job. So those were great tidbits of advice for us. But now I want to turn the spotlight back on you because you're on the hunt for your next internship and you've had some really amazing and notable internships in the past. So why don't you highlight for us what you'd be looking for your next internship, so that way folks who are watching this hopefully we can find somebody that's just ready to hire you. Tell us what you'd be looking for and how people can connect with you.
Definitely. So, as a mechanical engineering student, my past 3 internships have been really analytical and doing like, uh, understanding like doing some analysis and doing coding. And so, I definitely wanted my next internship to have some aspect where I get to, use the skills I'm learning in my mechanical engineering classes to apply it to an internship. So whether it be, to doing product design or working on some kind of manufacturing, something that allows me to use that. So that's definitely what I'm looking for. For as an internship. And I guess you guys can contact me through LinkedIn just by looking up my name, Cordejah Walker.
All right, wonderful. Well, thank you so much, Cordejah, for joining us. I see wonderful things ahead. Has been just such a pleasure speaking with you and learning more about your internship experience, not only all the hard work that you've put behind landing these opportunities, but also shining some light on what we can do better as hiring professionals and organizations to connect with brilliant young people like you. So thank you so much for stopping by.
Thank you so much for having me. This was great. Thank you.
Yep. So you heard it. Cordejah Walker, hire her, guys. She's brilliant. She's smart. She's funny. It's been a pleasure to work with her. So hire Cordejah. Find her on LinkedIn. Or you can connect with Christy and myself to get connected with her. But for our viewers out there, thank you so much for tuning in. As usual, if you would like to bring a different topic to the table, please put the comments below. Let us know how we're doing. We love to stay connected with you guys. And thank you, Christy and Cordejah, for stopping by. Tune in next week. See ya.
Thanks, Cordejah. Bye.
Bye.